We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Ashton Sims with Titan Home Technologies, and thanks for joining us again today.
Thanks for having me.
So it's a pretty dreary day here in Middle Tennessee, but there's nothing dreary about this home and how you've helped them with it.
Yeah, nothing at all. This home has all the bells and whistles, a fully centralized lighting system, about 30 zones of audio and 15 zones of video.
So let's break this home down a little because you have helped them with a variety of things. Let's talk about the lighting first because there's a lot here.
Yeah, so originally, this was an install about 6 years ago. We walked in about 2. A lot of things didn't work, so our first thing was just to assess all the issues. One of it was the lighting control system in here. It's a centralized lighting system, about 400 loads. It was very irregular, so we went through every single component of that system to make sure that they had reliable control, because at the end of the day, the reason why you get something like that is so that you don't have to walk all the way down the hall to hit that button to turn off a light.
Well, they did some really neat features here, like the wall of candles.
Yes, really cool accent features in the house. And accent lighting is one of the most important things to me, whether it's under cabinet lighting or like the candle wall or even LED strip lighting in archways. Really kind of accentuates the architecture and the beautiful custom work that's been put into a home like this.
And audio video is really important to this family as well.
Yes, and when you have a house this size, you need audio and video distribution, because that way you can send like one song throughout the entire property, or if you have a bunch of friends over for the Super Bowl, you can put the game on every single TV all synced up at once.
And you did an amazing job of hiding the speakers as well.
Yeah, that's part of the job too, is sometimes you have such beautiful work, whether it's wallpaper or painting throughout the place, that you don't want to take away from that. So we use something called an invisible speaker. Believe it or not, it is actually invisible and you cannot see it, and it sounds amazing.
Well, when we pulled up today, we could hear the stereo system. So they even expanded this to their outdoor living area.
Yep, yeah, there's I think there are 4 independent zones of audio out there, because they've got a waterfall section, fire pit, and a whole pool and gazebo area.
And their media center is absolutely fantastic.
Yes, it's a 200-inch screen, plenty of seating, nice ambient accent lighting. It's a really cozy atmosphere.
I love how we went to a smaller footprint first and now we're in a larger one, because it really shows that no matter the space, you're able to help a homeowner.
Absolutely. The key component that we use that makes that small scale theater room versus a whole scale home like this work is Control4. It's a whole home operating system, extremely reliable. And so when you pair that with a really good network in a home, anything's possible, as you've seen, from 1 room to 30 rooms.
Well, and you're really good at sitting down with the homeowner at the very beginning and talking through their needs.
Yes, most important part, in order to do your job effectively, you need to understand what their needs and wants and even past issues are with their either existing system or an old home that they had. Once you understand those things, you know how to execute, you know how to give them exactly what it is that they want, with the icing on the cake of the accent lighting and the ambience of the music. At the end of the day, they're going to be happy.
Ashton, if one of the viewers are watching right now and they're thinking, gosh, it would be so amazing to have this type of technology in my home, what are some of the things that they should think about?
Yeah, great question. The first thing I ask them to think about is, what is your daily routine? What's your life like? Do you have kids? Think about when you're entering the home, when you're exiting the home, because with a smart system, there's a lot of really cool one-touch features that you can do. So one of the most common things that we'll put into place is like a home or away scene on keypads. So it's not just going to turn off all the lights in the house as they're leaving and they got all the kiddos and trying to rush to school. It's also going to turn off all the TVs, turn off the music, set the alarm system for them. That's the most important part of a smart system, is having one button push kind of scene settings catered specifically to what their routines are and what their lifestyle is.
Well, and it's all on your phone now as well. So if you leave the house and forget, it's so easy to turn it off.
Exactly, yeah. So you've got the controls built into the house itself, but then there's a global input to it. So whether you fly across the world on vacation or you're just running down the street to the grocery store, at the end of the day, you can always check and look at the status of your house and say, oh, I forgot to arm the security system, or my neighbor's coming over early, let me open up the house for them and I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Well, speaking of security, this home has a lot of cameras naturally, and you've created a screen where they can just go to one place and view all their cameras at the same time.
Yep. It's a great feature to offer for sense of security and peace, especially a property this size. You don't know who's coming and when they're coming necessarily. So just to be able to pull up your cameras on any TV that you're at and see, the canvas of your property is a great feature. The way we do it is through distributed video. So every single TV is hooked up to the same sources throughout the house, and we just put their security NVR into it.
Well, that's so important to use someone like yourself when you're having this type of technology, because that's when things go haywire, is when you're doing it piecemeal.
Yeah, and a lot of people, systems can be costly, so it's, hey, let me do this myself, or have a company do one section of it and another company do another. But like you said, it comes with some headaches. It comes with some unreliable features that at the end of the day, you need to work on a regular basis. So Titan Home Technologies always comes in with the mindset of, we look at every single aspect of the home that's important to you, whether you want a bunch of smart lighting or distributed audio and video, or security is very important. We're going to take all those features and combine them into one solution for you that just works every time.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us again.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.